I focused a lot about the statistical and mathematical elements of analytics so far, but we should probably move on to the technical side of it, which is pretty important too. One of the fundamentals of the technical side of data analytics is cloud computing. Now, you've probably heard of the cloud, and of course you know that there aren't really computers in the cloud, but what does it actually mean? Well, these cloud computing centers are actually data centers. Big warehouses full of servers, probably sitting in the middle of the desert, where there's cheap land and access to good power quality. Now, why does that matter? Why don't you just put your server in your own basement? Why don't you leave it in your own desk under your drawer? Well, there are a couple of reasons for this. Firstly, servers are quite expensive to buy and maintain, but that's something you can probably get over. The more important reason is that you've got to have an environment that is very safe and very secure, has a good high quality access to power, has a good high quality access to data, and more importantly, isn't going to find that it gets flooded because your technician accidentally left the tap on the floor upstairs. Now, what does this mean for big data analytics? Well, for a company like ours, it means that we can get access to the sorts of computing power that we need on a very agile basis. If we've got a particularly complex data set, we can fire up a virtual server and we can ensure that we've got the processing speed and the memory available to do exactly the job that's required, and then we can turn it off when the job's done. We can also be very specific about our client requirements. If you need your data to be stored in a particular location, maybe under a certain legal jurisdiction, we can do that too. And of course, this means that it's much more flexible for the way that we work. So we can focus on solving your problems rather than having a team of technical engineers sitting around just keeping our servers running.